It's alright, nobody's in here anyway, so nobody's watching. You do whatever you want. Howdy, howdy, everybody. Welcome to Ben's Brick Designs. I'm Ben. Welcome to Thursday night, and happy Thursday it is to everybody. Thanks for being here. Hello, Kodiak. How are you? So, got a big build tonight. This was an impulse buy. I didn't think was going to make it in, but we're going to open it and just get right into building. Not much else going on. So, without further ado... This came in FedEx today, so they didn't make a liar out of me. At least I think this is what it is. It feels kind of light for what I think it is. So happy Thursday. Happy whatever day this is. One full week of the Olympics. I've been enjoying watching stuff. I know that the subject of mental health has come up recently in the Olympics. So here we are, the Seinfeld set. Huzzah! Looks like the box is in pretty good order, so good job Lego and good job FedEx. Well done. This will go well with my Friends set that has been relegated to the shelf over here. I think the two of them together with their lights and everything will look pretty nice. It's cool, Kodiak. Thanks for being here tonight. No problem. Do not apologize for what is ostensibly somebody watching somebody else do Lego nonsense. So, okay, so let's see. This is technically an ideas set. It's an 18 plus. It's an ideas set, so I'll probably keep this box for at least a little bit. I have a stack of ideas boxes that I put up that I haven't thrown out. So, anything else about the box, really? Share your idea. Okay, this is just describing ideas and what it means to people, what you can do with it. Just more information about the set, some shots from the show. This is the shot where they're all dancing around. Everybody knows that shot, where they're all dancing. So if you haven't seen Seinfeld, it's one of my favorite shows. Ooh, that tape's really on there. And I was not, I guess, chomping at the bit to get this set, although I'm excited that it's available. It's also an interesting box. Opens up with the flap in the front. Yeah, this is not a huge set. 9 bags, maybe. We won't get through all of them tonight, obviously, but it'll be enough that I can kind of put over to the side here and not worry about it. 7, 5. Let me know how the sound and camera look and everything. So yeah, this was one of my favorite shows. It really is a show about nothing, but it really wasn't. It was very satirical and obviously making fun of things of the time. Gonna have some stickers on it, obviously. Which is kind of weird because this is one of the few times I think I've seen an idea set with stickers in it. I know it's not the first, but I can already see a lot of stickers going to go on the fridge there. All right, so big book, nice thick, well done book. I am going to check something though, because without cracking that book open, I'm going to see if I can get the instructions online. So let's see. And if that's the case, then we'll do the instructions online together. So, Seinfeld Lego instructions. I think we could probably look on Brickset. Yeah, so let's see if anybody's got them on Brickset just yet. They aren't on Lego's site. No thanks. It'd be nice if they were up there, because I don't want to crack the book. No instructions. Now, this probably is too new. I don't exactly know when the set officially came out, because I got it on the VIP day. Yeah, I don't see any instructions. Excuse me. I've been having a heck of a time with allergies and whatnot lately. So you can see there's nothing here. No instructions yet. Didn't see it on Brickset. This is to buy it, really. So the set came out for VIPs like July 21st, and I thought it was, or July 22nd. I thought it was earlier than that for VIP members, or that was the date, and then it just came out recently. But it doesn't look like there's any instructions yet. So we're just gonna have to open the book. It's not my favorite thing to do, but yeah, maybe if I put the set number in 21328. I didn't see it. Yeah, it says, we're sorry, couldn't find you what you were searching for. Take a few days for it to become available. Well, it's been a few days, so because I'm pretty sure I'm getting this after everybody else and their brother, because some people bought it the day of. But if it's VIP and it hasn't been released to everybody else in the world, then because I'd be able to get it like right off the bat because I have VIP. But let's see, coming soon. Well, it says available now. Yeah, just doesn't have it. So that's sad, but okay. So we'll just go back to doing it the old school way. I know, ew, I gotta use a book. The whole reason I don't like using books, and somebody turned me on to this, is because if you're trying to keep the instructions, you're trying to keep them nice, you don't want to like crease the book too much. But I mean, that's already kind of been banged up a little bit, so I'm not too worried about. I'm planning to watch Batman The Long Halloween tomorrow. Cool, Greg Dillian 17117. All right, so show about nothing. The instructions in here. La série à propos de rien. The series that means nothing. Jerry Seinfeld. It gives a bit of each character. So we've got Jerry, we've got Kramer, Newman, Elaine, and George. And it's got a bit about the designer, and then the team probably at Lego who helped design it once the original design was established. And then we're just into it. All right. All right, so let me know how the sound is and everything. Oh, the beer tonight is a lemon lime. I forget the brewery. It's a sour. I got it from Growler. And I used to love getting sours when it was a thing to get sours. But they started kind of rotting my stomach a little bit. So I had to stop drinking them. I still like them. They're still very good. But one of those things. All right. Also wish Lego could make a UCS scale Mass Effect Normandy. You and about everybody else on the planet, Greg. I think that ship is much beloved. It's actually on my list to do for a Microfighter too. So let's see. Maybe we'll do that next time. Since you brought it up, I think that'll be our next Microfighter design night. Will be the Normandy. I think that'll be nice. I know somebody's already done one, so I don't want to go look it up because I don't want to ruin it for myself. But there you go. Ooh. All right. So first thing first is we're going to build Jerry's stand-up stage, probably, and his mullet, his very late 80s, early 90s mullet. I'm actually surprised it didn't come with a blousey pirate shirt. So yeah, Seinfeld was one of my favorites. I think a lot of people liked that whole Thursday night lineup for a long time on NBC because it had The Cosby Show and it had Night Court and it had Seinfeld and Friends and Frasier and Cheers and just all kinds of great shows. So there's your Seinfeld character, Seinfeld Minifig. Nothing really special about it. The hair's a little fun, kind of a mullet. He's got a dual print head. Got kind of a sad face or a concerned face, and then he's got his jokey happy face. What's the deal with plastic? Anyway, so we got that guy. Put him down here. Try to line him up. There we go. There's Jerry. I feel like this part should have been a promotional poly bag. Then the set could have had a puffy shirt fig. I agree. Like, because he's always, you know, if you haven't seen the show, and I don't even know who you are if you haven't, but my guess is you're probably, like, I don't know how old you are, Greg. I feel Travis, I know Travis is younger than I am, but I feel he's a connoisseur of pop culture. So he's probably seen a bit of it. But he begins the show, they begin and end the show, and I think sometimes interspersed the show with him doing stand-up, because in the show he's a stand-up. His name is Jerry Seinfeld on the show, and on the show he's a stand-up comedian. So he's writing his life, basically. It's not anything, you know, he's not going out of his way to be an actor or anything like that. 21. Okay. So you may or may not have seen it. I feel like that, you know, your parents may have watched it in reruns, and you may have seen it. My daughter is 20, so I don't know that she's seen it. So that's what the stage is up front that they're making you make, is his little thing, his stand-up, which is very... You haven't either, Dave? That's... I won't say surprising, but maybe surprising? Anyway. I also forget not everybody's as old as I am when I'm doing this. So the wall is built out of all these red profile bricks, these dark red profile bricks. And if you watched any stand-up comedy, maybe on YouTube, maybe on wherever you watch it, cable, Comedy Central, back in the 80s, it was most of the stand-up was done at a place called, oh, now I can't remember the name of it. It wasn't the Laugh Stop, but it was a specific place in New York that had a brick wall behind it. I almost want to say like the Laugh Factory or something. But so that's sort of synonymous or emblematic of stand-up comedy in the 80s, when it was just this huge thing, right? It just took off. the brick wall, the spotlight. So this is probably just a nod to that when he did it on his show, because that was his life as a stand-up comic. Laugh Factory? Yeah, maybe. I guess I could look it up. You'll be bricklinking for that little stand-up wall. I mean, it's, I've probably got all these pieces. It's just red profile brick, which I think we had in a lot of sets have this color of brick. But I've got bags of this stuff from like lug bulk. Tiles, underneath pieces that you don't really need. The stage piece might be a little weird because it's a 4x8 dark tan, but I think that's come in enough sets that it's probably easy to find. And then we're going to put, I guess, another row of these on top. Oh, you know what? I need to... If that's the case, Travis... You need to come visit, and I'll just give you some. I've got so much of this profile brick, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, I've got bags of like each different color from Bricklink or from Lug Bulk. For some reason, I've got a freezer bag just bulging with this nougat color. And I think it was from when I was doing the Capital originally that I thought that's what the color that I was going to get, so I ordered it all on my own. All right, and then that. Foreign media, such as the 12 Tasks of Asterix and the Triplets Belleville. So I've seen both of those. The Triplets of Belleville was like a huge animated hit. And then, so there's his stage, and he would sit on his stage and he'd say, what's the deal with airline food? Or whatever. Excuse me. Oh, just ate a little while ago. Had pho. And it's still hitting. Would I like it if Lego made Aqua Teen Hunger Force sets? So there's a series I never really got into. I watched a few episodes. I know I've seen some Lego built. I don't know their names. The fries and the milkshake and the meatball. I know somebody's built those. I've seen them. I would be down for a C-Lab group of sets, or maybe a Johnny Quest group of sets. That'd be fun. I still think Phineas and Ferb would make great set, but I think it's too far out of the consciousness of people who aren't parents. Need a Lego Carl. Yeah, for sure. All right, and then this opens up. Ooh, we got some Pylons in light gray. Light blue gray. Very nice. So these will be on Bricklink. These will make great... these are always good for if you wanted to do a modular construction set. Like I wanted to do... There was a set that this guy had on Ideas. Back when I think Ideas was still Cuso. Venture Brothers would be awesome. It'd be a lot of figures. I don't know that you'd get a lot of sets out of it, but maybe. What was I saying? Oh, so this guy released this set, and it was basically a modular house, but it was in the middle of being constructed or torn down. It was kind of, I'm not sure which it was, because it was modular in size, but then like the bottom floor was kind of intact, and then the upper two floors, it was like ruined brick. So it was all the profile bricks, right? And then solid brick. So it looked like the plaster had worn away from the brick underneath it. And then there was scaffolding, and then there was construction workers having coffee, and there was like a big tank on one side that was like the water tank, and it had kind of a work area, and it had a big sky crane, and it was very, very cool. And I was trying to bricklink all the parts for it because I had some of them, but I think bricklinking all the parts would have cost me like $400. And I was like, for having half the parts already, spending as much as you would on a regular modular, it just seemed kind of beside the point. So I may go back and see if I can redo it or make my own with what I've got. But it was just a really pretty set. So Josh builds stuff. Josh friend, one of the 3 Joshes I know in the Lego community here in Austin. Literally, we have 3 Joshes. One is in our lug, and he'll hopefully be helping us. He's been to all kinds of meetings and stuff. The other is Josh Gilson, who, as you know, has helped this channel out a lot. I'll get back to him in a second. And then Josh Builds Stuff, who lives real close, and he has a channel where he builds stuff and reviews it. He's been doing some live streaming lately, and he recently did this because he was able to kind of take a break from work and run down and pick it up from the store. So he got it early. And I think I might start doing that because this, hey, VIP, get it before everybody else does, is great until you realize then you got to wait 3 to 5 days for it to clear the warehouse, and then it's another week for shipping, and by then everybody else has it anyway. So it doesn't really mean anything if getting it before everybody else means you get it a week after everybody else. You lurk checking me? Yeah, I am. I'm surprised I'm not at your house right now giving you crap about it. Everybody say hi to Josh. Second Josh news is our friend Josh Gilson, who, as you know, and I have the links for it in the chat or in the description of the video down below, he suffered a heart attack recently and had to go through had heart surgery to fix an issue with the electricity in his heart. He's doing better. He's at home now. He's checking his Discord, which we completely admonished him for doing. The doctors told him you need to lay off of stuff and take it easy for a while and take a lot of stuff off your plate. So we're already starting planning for Brick Rodeo 2022. And a lot of that stuff is going to be taking the workload off of him. But he's doing better. He's at home recovering. So thank you for all your support if you contributed to the GoFundMe for medical recovery. And if you didn't, drop him a line. Tell him you hope he does well. Flipped over like that. Okay. And yes, Josh, not lurking, plugging. I'm plugging your channel, boy. I'm assuming I'm going to see you on Sunday at the store, bright and early, for the big August 1st release date for all the new stuff. Not just Star Wars, but there's a couple other things that are coming out. Some new Mario stuff. I think some Shang-Chi sets are coming out, so that'll be nice. Bond 25 in October. You mean the what is the title of this new Bond movie? The Many Ways to Die, or 15 Ways to Die, or How to Die in Denver When You're Dead, or something. I think it's going to be great because Maria Rambeau from Captain Marvel is in it. And I think she's either going to be a Bond or she's going to be an agent, or No Time to Die. That's it. Finalizing everything you're going to be picking up. Cool. I am going to be picking up... Oh, man, these are great. Look at those tiles. That's pretty nice. How to Die in Denver When You're Dead. There's actually a thing called Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead. I definitely know that. I think it was a movie. Could be mistaken. Having lived in Denver, I'm surprised I don't know these things. I'll definitely be picking up the... Oh, this is a sub model. Moff Gideon's light cruiser, his Arcaten's light cruiser. Mostly because it comes with a Fennec Shan figure, which I need. I've already parted out Fennec Shan's ship microfighter build that we designed like a couple weeks ago. So I want to get the figure for that. I will definitely be getting the Trexler Marauder, or whatever they call the ship, or the troop transport. I think it was just called Imperial Troop Marauder or something. And then after that, I'm not really sure. I probably am not going to get the gunship. I wasn't in favor of it becoming a UCS ship, at least not right away. I'm kind of tired of the gunship because I think we've had a couple iterations of it, and no thanks. But I'm on the fence about it. I probably won't get any Mario sets. What is this? How about no thank you? This is not EDM. How about we go here? That's a little better. Yeah, I'm gonna get, and I'm trying to remember what else. There was the Mandalorian set, which I don't think I'm gonna get either. I don't know why. There's already been one, but this one has better figures, let's say. I might get that little set that's the Ahsoka Maul set, just because I'd like to get a Maul that's not early Clone Wars figures Maul. And an Ahsoka. I think that'd be nice. The rest of the set I don't really care about. Trying to think of what else is out or comes out. I thought there was more, but maybe I'm not getting the Havoc Marauder, or the Bad Batches ship, because I pre-ordered that. And again, here we are with I pre-ordered it, but I'm not going to get it until probably a week from now, if that. So I don't understand the point of pre-ordering anything anymore. So I think I'm just going to hold off on that. When you could do like Josh did and be like, oh, this set's out, I'm just going to run down there and pick it up. Might as well, right? If you've got the time and you've got a car, I don't understand why you're still sitting here. Creator sets, yeah. I think that there might be, I think there's a Castle creator set. That looked pretty good. The only other thing that I want recently, I think I might get the truck, but that comes out in October. I was thinking of getting the Benatar. That would be fun. So let's see, 8 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. The truck. What's up, Glenn? Glenn's going to be there early. He'll be my buddy. So for those who are going to get there really early, I do have a friend coming with me who is not in our Lego group, but you should see his Lego room. It's pretty impressive. He collects the super big stuff, and then he also spends the dough to get the like the brick vault models, right? Like the big Vipers and the cars and stuff like that. So he's kind of a closet. He's really good with his money, and He's just like, you know what? This is what I want to spend my money on. And so he does. Okay, so this one then goes that. He's not in the group yet. He's also, they have a plan. They have like this weird retirement plan where at first they were going to move to Portugal because the cost of living there was like ridiculously low. And the scenery was really great. And they researched it, and it turned out to be like a really nice place to live and all this stuff. But then COVID happened, and then like changes in their economy happened, so they're kind of changing that up. But so I didn't think he was going to be. I keep asking him like, "Do you want to be part of the group?" He's like, "Do I have to?" And I'm like, "No." So he. All right, how many of these we got? 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I try to keep. I'm not like not trying to encourage him to be in the group, but at the same time, I feel like I have like my friend group, my non-Lego friend group, and then my Lego friend group, and I'm just not sure if I want the twain to meet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, but he's a cool dude. We're pretty good friends. He and his wife and me and Beth are very good friends going back a ways. So it was kind of fun to see him go, "Hey, I got questions about Lego." And I'm like, oh, I have been waiting for this day for one of my friends to be actually curious about it. But he's like, "Yeah, I'm trying to bricklink this one model and I can't find it." I'm like, "What? You're way ahead of where I thought you'd be." That's fantastic. So it'll be good. So he'll be there. I told him we might get there at like 9:30. And he's like, "All right, I'll see you at 9:30. I'm like, "Okay, cool." I think he's probably going to get the gunship. And I don't think he'll get much else. He likes the big sets. He's the one, I don't know if you saw the shelf, the light up shelf with all the microfighters on it. That was from him because he got new shelves and he was getting rid of his old shelves. And he's like, "Do you want these?" I was like, "I'll take them. If you're just giving them away." He's like, "I'm going to throw them out. Come get them." Sweet. Shelves. So we'll roll up with our breakfast tacos and our coffees and we'll just sit in line and chit chat. In our masks. Twill be fun. What? I'm excited to use all my VIP points as well. They've been burning a hole in my pocket for a while. Saw a few thousand of these over the weekend. I know, I'm not new. You can see that shirt. I need to get a new, I need to wear that Stormtrooper shirt more because I think that's a, you can't get this one anymore. Heron Original. So I should probably wear that one more often. Plus black is slimming, and when you've got a bod like mine, you need to be a slim in it. So how was it, Glenn? How would you rate Brick Rodeo 2021? Was it everything you could want and more? I'm excited to get cracking on the planning for Brick Rodeo 2022, but I want to let everybody kind of chill in the glow of the recent convention for a while, get everybody's money sorted out and whatnot, let everybody get home, unpack, unwind. Rocking and rolling. Oh my goodness, what is that middle? Oh, that's just the outline. Leave that open. Gotcha. So all these are going to be carpet tiles. Wow. Weird that you can print these, but everything else gets a sticker. It was great. Would have been better if I'd looked at the schedule before Wednesday afternoon. Why? What was Wednesday afternoon? Did you miss something? All right. Here's what we got. We've got a floor and a carpet, and the carpet looks like a cassette tape. A really weird cassette tape. Or the front of a boombox. And then we got extra pieces. Notably some nougat colored stuff, which I don't have a whole lot of, but some nice clear stand. Pip thing there, microphone, and bar. On to bag number 2. Like I said, I probably will not be finishing this tonight. I'll do my level best, but I don't know, how many pieces is it? 1,326 pieces. That's probably about 3 hours. We got what, 9 bags? About a bag every half hour if we do 2 hours. No, we'll get half done. Plus with all the sticker placements, I'm sure. All right. No new character on bag 2. All right. I was just completely unprepared specifically for Dirty Brickster. Oh yeah, I always forget about that, and I have to run to Walgreens or something and just find any Lego they've got and be like, I'm sorry, missed out. All right, so how many we got? 2, 6, and 5. There's got to be another 2 bag in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. Brad's live. How's it going? Reminder that a week from this coming Sunday will be my slot for the 72-hour Lego community Lego stream. 5. So tune in. The entirety of the event starts Thursday night Central, like at 8 p.m. Central, and then goes until Sunday midnight Central. So, so tune in if you can. All right, so we got one there, got one here, got one here. And I know some of the people in this chat, Brad and Dave, said that they would be involved if that's still good with you guys. We'll do a live panel chat instead of just me sitting here talking. And there may be surprises in store. So tune in, 10 a.m. Sunday, August 8th. Also, since I'm going to be standing in line at a Lego store this Sunday, there probably won't be a stream unless I get a hair up my butt and want to be antisocial with the people I'm standing in line with and decide to do a stream obnoxiously while I'm in a mall. I don't think that's going to happen, but I may record a few things and then go live when I get home. But we'll see. Okay, I'm done with this music now. They keep switching this up on me and I'm not liking it. All right, cool beans. Cool beans, yo. Yeah, Sunday morning at 10 should be pretty chill. I don't expect a ton of viewers. I never know with this community stream, though. You get a ton of people in there, and it's hard to keep up with the chat. So, I don't know. I may have somebody specifically, if they don't want to be on the panel, to maybe keep up with the chat. Because I expect so many good things out of this. It's just unreal. Y'all are going to love it. You can be standing in line as well. Where are you going? Is there one in Jersey? Is there a store in Jersey? Or are you going to go into the city? You'll be there too. Are you talking about in line or on the panel with us, Glenn? Because I think I asked you and you said you would. Only this time, Glenn, you have to speak if you're going to be on. You can't just have your camera on and occasionally wave like I've seen you do in our meetings. In line, fair enough. Glenn is a lurker in our meetings. All right, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't recall this panel thing. It's just me doing this, but like everybody else on Lego YouTube, where they have a bunch of people on and they ask each other questions and they talk about Lego things. But there will be a surprise in that there'll be something else going on about other than talking about Lego things. You'll have to tune in to find out. Oh goodness, all right, so let's do 1, 2, and this guy, and this guy, then this guy. Yeah, I brought it up, and I don't know that if you actually said that you'd want to do it or how it went down. So you're invited if you'd like, but you don't have to. So I feel like I'm redoing my hardwood floors from when I bought my first house. My ex and I, the kid's mom and I, when we were still together, bought a house, and it had carpet in it, but we were going to rip it up. And we knew the people who were selling it to us. We were friends with them, and which saved us a lot of time because, like, the lady's mom also worked at a title company, so we saved we didn't have to go through an agent or anything. And then 4 of these guys. But what we did was we ripped up all the carpet and put Pergo over the entire house. And it was great once it was in, but man, we had so many problems putting it in. Cutting it around corners and into closets, and it was just, that's what this reminds me of. And it was that interlocking stuff. It was like a big jigsaw puzzle of laminate flooring. 2 of these guys, that guy, these 2, 2 of these guys, 2 of these guys, 3 of these guys. All right. All right, so my goodness, but there's a lot of stuff going on here. This will be that. And we'll do, 2 of these guys, okay. Well, if I'm going to be in line with you at the same time. Well, no, it's not this Sunday while we're in line together. It'll be a week from this Sunday. So not the 1st, but the 8th. But that'd be fun too. Is that right? Okay. There's a lot of little places for people to be standing around here. Or furniture to go in for all I know. And then tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., I'm waking up to watch the USA women's soccer team play, and hopefully they'll win their match and go to the gold medal round. I did say medal, didn't I? Not bedal. Just said medal. So that'll be fun. Hopefully they make it. I fully expect them to. I have faith. All right. That section is complete. All right. This is not EDM. Chill pop. Chiptune. Let's do some chiptune. I'd rather do that, honestly. Well, that was a bust. Come on, yo. There we go. Yep, I'd rather do chiptune all day long. All right, I think that's it. So going up from here, we go 1. So did anybody finish watching the He-Man on Netflix? And what were your thoughts? I feel like the reviews are a bit mixed and contentious. Hydrate, thank you. This isn't hydration, kids. I mean, there's water in beer, but it's drink water. Glenn's been to some Twitch streams before. I can tell. Hydrate. Nope, and no thoughts. Head empty. That's a great way to go through life, man. Just bliss. Don't care. So I watched it, and I didn't realize it was only 6 episodes. I thought it was a few more episodes. So the fact that it was kind of over-shocked me, because it ended, and then I didn't feel like it ended in like a great place. It wasn't a bad place. But I think overall it just kind of felt a little, not bad, just a little flat. I can't tell you why. It just didn't seem to have a spark. I'm not sure what was up with that. All right, so we got 1, 7, 6, 4, and 1. All right, all the rest are there. One or two Twitch streams. Haven't had time to watch it. Okay, so I watched that. Now I'm in the middle of watching the last of the Transformers trilogy that came out on Netflix earlier this year. I think it was earlier this year. Called, I think it's just called War for Cybertron. But each one of them is like a different. It's the trilogy is it's 3 different series or seasons, but each season's only like 6 episodes or something. It's a really weird format, but it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it because it's Generation 1 Transformers, but it's also like a newish story. It's a new spin on. It'd be like the new Battlestar in relation to the old Battlestar. All the characters are the same when they start, and a lot of the plot lines are the same as they go along, but it's how they get there that's a little different. So I've been enjoying it. The only thing that bothers me is whoever voices Optimus Prime, and I think I've talked about this before. Everything he says starts with "I," and then he pauses. Don't think I can go to that cliff. You know, the most mundane thing makes it sound like. And I get it. Peter Cullen is kind of a badass, and he's hard to live up to. You know, the storyline's pretty cool. Like, they had a whole thing with Jetfire and his origin, and they're working in the Beast Wars characters, so like Optimus Primal and those characters. So it's pretty fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 2. I did binge season 2 of Love, Death, and Robots. Highly recommended. I need to do that. I know that was out, and the first season of it just blew my mind. It was so good. But I've heard mixed reviews about the second season. It's like it's good, but it's not as good because the shine's kind of worn off. Everybody's kind of expecting it to be awesome. So he is possessed by James T. Kirk. That is very true. But he's going off that Optimus Prime from the movies where every speech is, I am Optimus Prime, you know? And you're like, okay, we get it. But it's also the script writer's fault, too. Like, every sentence he has starts with the word I or we, right? So it's I or we are the last hope of something. And you're like, stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Oh, I went too fast, and now I lost my place. I totally lost my place. That is not supposed to be there. Yeah, I didn't think that we're going to have it. I thought it was kind of like a one and done type of thing. So I'm kind of excited that they actually did it. All right. Oh, I'm going to be doing this floor forever. See, this is the kind of music I would listen to all the time. This stuff right here. This like epic chip tune. It's like this is the kind of music that you have in a trailer before the newest Zelda game or something. There better be 3. Okay. What's the deal with this flooring? Optimus, I need you to look at the wiki. Sam, which wiki? Nice. Very well written, sir. I give you full marks. Just finished today's spaceship. What's finished today's spaceship? Benny's spaceship? I still have that set put together. I don't know why. I mean, it's a kind of a fun, cool throwback set, but extra pieces. Now we get Kramer Bag Three. Come here, Bag Three. Why are you hiding? What do you got to hide? There's 2 Bag Threes. No. Good. Yes. Don't you dare credit me for that. I'm going to post it on all my socials tomorrow and link back to your YouTube page. And say, this guy's a writer. He wrote that joke. You can't write while you're listening to my stream? That's funny. It's too much. Too beaucoup. Is it the music or is it my incessant chatter? Alright, so What book does he have? He's got a pretzel. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Yeah, so Kodiak is a writer. He has written some stuff. If you ask nicely, maybe he'll link to his Amazon page so you can buy a copy of his book. Or I can do that. Oh, you're going to make me put on a sticker on a 2x2 tile? Really? 9? 9. What does that say? Cosmo Kramer, giddy up. Okay, so put that in there, and then put the cover of the book on, and what goes on the cover of the book? Another sticker. 6. From the coffee table book. Oh yeah. So he made a coffee table book, and if I remember correctly, he was on Regis and Kathy Lee trying to sell it or promote it. All right, so there's Cosmo Kramer, hipster doofus. This guy called me a hipster doofus. Get that out of the way, get that out of the way. Put Jerry back down here. Can we see him at least? Yeah, let's put him down here. And we got Kramer right there. All right. Do. Sounds like a boss fight. I'm loving it. I'm here for this. So here's our floor so far before we go much further. The floor is pretty done. Now we're just gonna start building walls and whatnot. The lower baseboards of the wall, by the looks of all these fluted bricks or grill bricks or whatever you want to call them. It's an OCD thing of mine, but when bricks don't overlap when you're building them up like this, it makes me really twitchy. Like that. I mean, you can see how they're not overlapping. It makes me twitchy. I feel like they're going to split in half and fall apart any second now. I would not build bricks like this. I'm just saying. All right, sticker. So where can I watch Seinfeld now? Does anybody know? I might go back and watch it. Twitchy TV. Did you just answer my question like immediately fast? Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Let's put that back on there. I need 20. I don't know if that's going to bother me or not. I can't tell. Can't tell yet if that sticker placement's going to bother me. It looks okay, yeah. No, it looks crooked. Oh, yeah, they make me twitchy TV, that's for sure. Ugh. No, that's all right. Yeah, looks straight, honestly. I don't know what I'm freaking out about. Hulu? Okay. I think I want to go back. I need a mindless thing to watch in between stuff. And I'm almost done with Enterprise. So I think I'm going to do either Frasier or Seinfeld. Well, they capped it off with a couple things, so I feel okay about it now. We've got a couple plates along here to make it a little more stable. Oh, look at that. A bracket in that color. Nice. You used to be on Hulu, but now you need a live TV subscription as well. So nowhere. Oh, okay. Well, that stinks. I can use somebody's cable subscription. So I could probably watch it on like TBS or someplace that's airing it. But if it's nowhere that like is just officially streaming, probably nada. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I need to be doing other things like sorting. Hey, Glenn, you want to come over and help sort? I've got like just tons of crap that needs to be sorted. Watching the Netflix Marvel shows right now. Excellent. Yeah, I thought about going back through. I was trying to do Rebels because I hadn't seen it in a while, so I thought, well, I'll rewatch that. But for whatever reason, I couldn't get started on it because I'd seen it twice already. And I think I was just trying to catch up a little on my Star Wars lore, see if anything new popped out that I could build out of Lego, but couldn't really think of anything. But also the first few episodes of Rebels is kind of rough to get through. I just ordered a ton of these on Lug Bulk. I got like 100 of these or something. You'll be over right after you finish sorting your stuff. Fantastic, dude. That's a date. That'll be the 5th of never. Yeah, I made a list of all the Lego stuff that I have to do. Trying to clean up my room a little bit. That's the list. So I have to sort or part out all the classic boxes I have. Those like boxes that are like 1,500 pieces, just random pieces. I got 3 of those. Got to open them up, sort them all out. I still have all the Beggar's Canyon stuff that I broke down and put into bags. That needs to find a place to live. My Lug Bulk still hasn't even been opened. I got a big tub of stuff from like when I first moved that needs to be sorted. My brother gave me a box, needs to be sorted. I got that donation from that lady at work that I need to go through. I want to frame some of these pictures to put up around the walls here. And then it's like measure the wall here and start pricing new shelves and what to do with all the minifigures that I've got, like a different sorting method for that. I've got like 2 shelves worth of instructions over here. I don't know why I'm keeping instructions. I might redo Beggar's Canyon still. I'm not really sure. I got so used to doing everything digitally that not planning it digitally first and then just kind of ad hoc buying the colors that I thought would work and then just kind of going with it was making me stress, like real stressed out. So then I was like, okay, well, I'll start doing it digitally. And that wasn't going well either because it was just constant replacing of bricks, and I was second guessing everything that I was doing. I'm like, all I'm trying to do is build a effing canyon. That's all I'm trying to do. I mean, it's not that complicated, but I was also trying to build it so it was just big 10 by 10 inch cubes of stuff that could be built into a canyon, right? And I was like, well, do I finish it all the way around so it looks like a cross section of a canyon, or just the inside of it, or what? And I after a time, I was like, this is becoming work, and I have no desire to do any more of it right now. It just feels like a chore. So I stopped. I'll think of something else. You should sort some on stream. The problem with sorting on stream is that there's nothing over here to sort to. Everything is behind here, right? This little area right here is like 1/10 of this room. It's like a big dining room, right? And it's just full of shelves. But there's no lights. There's like one weak chandelier right above me that gives off no light. So I'd have to turn all these lights around. I'd have to move my computer over here, and the network cable isn't long enough to go that far over there. So I'd be like way over here in the back of the room just turning everything around. I wanted to, but I just don't know how to do it where it's visible to. I don't have a nice room like I've seen in other channels that it's like they have one room with like a nice overhead light, nice big bright fluorescent light, where they could kind of do it anywhere, you know, and it's a small enough room where maybe they could move the computer around or their Wi-Fi is a little stronger or something. I'm like nowhere near the Wi-Fi, nowhere near a network jack. So the fact that I'm crammed against this wall is only because that's as far as the network cable will go. I started off up against the window on the other side because I thought some nice natural light would be good for when I was doing drawing. But then I stopped doing drawing, and I was like, why am I stuck by this window? All my Legos are going to get faded. So I moved everything back. You can part out the classic sets on stream. That's true. They're not really sets. They're just big things of... I mean, you know what those boxes are, right? But even then, it's like I would have to... Like, I'd piece them all out and then disappear off camera while I went and put them away somewhere. So... I want to. I really do. I think it'd be neat. Because that's a chill one. That's one that I could do with like having some friends on and just be like, all right, sort stream. There is a sort stream or a sort lug. I don't know how many people are in it. Glenn knows what I'm talking about. Where they'll have a sorting stream. It's not even really a stream. It's like a Zoom call. And you just hang out and talk with people for like a night while you're sorting. I need to get more involved in that. I think that'd be kind of fun. Whatever this is giving me life. I don't know what I'm building here. I think it's a radiator. All right, because this is a build stream, I think I'm going to go till 10 o'clock tonight, not just 9:30. So we'll give it a little more time than usual. Y'all don't have to stay. I realize that 10 o'clock is late on a school night. I get it. I should have a stream where I'm just breaking down sets. Or just say, okay, here's Kylo Ren's shuttle. Tear apart. No! This is pretty nice because I'm getting a lot of these pieces. I mean, I know that these are out there, these white rounded 2x2 plates. Or 1x2 rounded plates. Joyous. Wondrous. Every night is a school night. I can't wait till every night is not a school night. I can't wait till I'm retired. I'm going to be such a fun old dude. It's going to be great. People are going to be so tired of me. And this is all I'm going to do. This is it. So I hope whatever retirement plan that I don't have, that I'm not signed up for, supports me in my golden years. $11 is late on a work week or any week for me. I'm up at 5 a.m. Yeah. Retirement doesn't end school nights. Why the heck not? What do you have to go to school for, Glenn? Are you just in school all the time? Is Friday night a school night for you? Or is it just because the older you get, you're just like, nope, it's 9 o'clock. It's time for me to go to bed. The friend that's going to be at the store with us on Sunday is like that. And he's younger than I am. Not by much, but he's a little younger than I am. And he's like, nope, I can't handle it. 9 o'clock, I'm in bed. I was like, you're like a child. How is that possible? Yeah, so I think this is going to be a radiator. Looks pretty cool. I like that. Oh, learning all the time. Oh. Isn't that precious? I love it. 9 for me? Sick. I'll be up anyway. 10:30 and I am done for the day. I can usually go... The older I get, I'm just like, I can tell when the night's over for me because I'm just sitting there and I'm not playing a video game. I'm not watching I'm not watching a show. and I'm just sitting there swiping through my phone. I'm like, what am I even doing? I'm not sorting, I'm not building, I'm not designing, I'm not drawing, I'm not playing a video game, I'm not doing anything creative, and I'm not doing anything productive around the house. So that's when it's like, whatever time it is, 8:30, 2 in the morning, I'm like, nope, time to go to bed. That's it. I saw a great meme or a great image today that said, why are people always saying that they're getting ready for bed? I'm always ready for bed. That's my secret, Cap. 100 messages on Restream chat. Congratulations. Thank you, Restream. This is a nice connection here. Got these round things with the pips on them, and I got a joint right here. So if you're looking for ways to kind of make interesting connections, that's pretty nice. Looks like we can ditch this for a second. I hear the dogs are going back out one last time. It's sad because I do miss going out and hanging out with my friends and doing karaoke. We can get that number up. Yeah, I can help. Going out and doing karaoke and staying out till 2 in the morning and hating life the next day. I would do that on a Tuesday and just be wrecked the next day at work. In my 40s. And the pandemic hit and just couldn't do anything. And they tried, like the karaoke bar that I go to is trying, but it's like, by virtue of a pandemic, I'm not going to be putting my face near some place that other people have been spitting. Yes. Oh, look at that. I totally messed that up. You're going to bed?
Girls need to go out with my friends. They just sat outside and chewed on stuff.
That's all they do.
I know.
They just go outside and chew on stuff. I don't know how I missed this whole wall here, but I did. That ice maker could be louder.
Sorry.
Had dogs long? Yeah. I should not be surprised that they just go outside and chew on sticks and then come back inside and poop everywhere. It's like, what was I expecting? I mean, for real. That was a nice detour while I fixed idiot not paying attention self. Okay. I need to go back to like counting out the pieces. 4. Or as they say in Kentucky, 4. Right, Beth?
What?
As they say in Kentucky, 4. You say. You say. I only hear what I want to. blaze through as many bags as I can tonight because I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh. Slow your roll, man. Also, not building on camera. Good stuff, brother. It's gonna be nice. I'm hoping like the outside is kind of built up a little bit because that'll be interesting to see if they can do that. All right, 1, 1, 2, and 1. I think that's just what's ever left, honestly. One. Sounds like Bill Wirtz. You guys fans of Bill Wirtz on YouTube? Weird, like kind of surrealist music. So y'all watching the Olympics? Everybody caught up on everything? No spoilers if you are. I will ask some basic questions like, what's your favorite event? Has it happened yet? Are you a fan of Olympics in general, or are you against them? In principle? If so, let's talk about that. Haven't watched a second, but I heard plenty of news. Good on Simone. Yeah. Good on her, right? She's like, nope. Can't handle it. My brain's going to break if I keep doing this. And everyone goes, yup. Saw another meme item thing that was like... Honestly, I think Dave may have posted this on Instagram. Maybe he didn't, but maybe somebody did. And he's like, all this stuff that she's gone through, basically, like strained ligaments, broken toes, blah, 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 like all these injuries that she went through, and you're yelling at her for not being tough enough. Meanwhile, you can't wear a mask to the grocery store. So I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Good stuff. True and true. All right, this might be getting a little in the way here. So I'm going to slide that out. Slide that up. I see the green bicycle. So a lot of these items in here are very iconic if you've seen the show. What was the other one I saw? Remember when the federal government said it was illegal for me to, it was illegal for me to get married? Yeah, that was funny. But let's talk about your persecution, your vaccination persecution or something like that. Man, I should really write these down or share them somehow later so I don't sit here and just... Hey guys, remember that thing that I don't remember? Geek, 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 geek. So there's one piece of this set, and I saw Josh building this. I tried not to watch too much of it. I had it on kind of in the background without watching, because I wanted to kind of see some of the stuff on my own when it came out. But there's a green bicycle hanging in the background of his apartment. You always see it hanging off like the little hallway going into this area right here. You'd see the shot of the bathroom, right? And the bathroom door was usually open, but there's always a bike hanging right here. Good on you. You still got that on your belt, which was the style at the time. Now see, this says it doesn't go all the way up. Oh, this is neat. Let me put this last piece on it. It's like an adjustable office chair. Burp, 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 burp. So this goes here. This whole area back here isn't really like, it's not a full room in the show. It's just like a nook, right? It's just like a little indentation, but this makes it seem like it's a whole room. It's really weird. So when Josh was building it and I was actually watching it, I was like, that's weird. What is that room back there? So it may have been that it was a bigger part of the set when they did a pilot and then they changed it. Maybe. All right, where's the other mirror or window pane? There it is. Good on you, Abe. It's cold and there are wolves outside. So 3. And then a corner, 2 corners, 3 corners, 3 of these guys, and 1 by 2. Wow. Two, three, 4. Yeah, it's also hard when you're trying to watch the Olympics and you're watching it as often as you can on live streams, and then there's just the time difference because it's on the other side of the world, and yet you're still getting ruined by NPR just saying, hey, we're going to do a news story. And also, did you hear? Spoiler on who won something. You're like, oh, son of a... I haven't even walked the dogs yet in the morning. I'm already getting spoiled by what happened 8 hours ago on the other side of the world. Always bums me out. But I am enjoying it. I love the Olympics. I know there's always contention about something. This time it's, the IOC doesn't care about the athletes, and that's a fair criticism. They don't. They just care about money. I don't think that the athletes are being exploited, though. I think this is something that they really want to do and have been doing for a very long time and have trained very hard to do it. So I don't know if they're being exploited. I don't know. It's hard for me to grasp the minutia of human suffering sometimes. Michaela loves spoilers. Does she really? Do they really? They, them. Do they really love spoilers? Were they saying something about that? Like on their stream tonight? Because I know they were streaming before I was. And I wanted to pop in and say hi, but I was getting ready. Or is that something spoken about at the convention that I just missed out on? Ooh, a safe. I remember this episode. Actually, there's like 3 episodes this was in. I'm pretty sure they'll be at the store tomorrow too, so we can talk about spoilers then, and I will give them a bunch of crap about it. And I will say, guess who lost in this race? Blah, blah, blah. Although they may not care about the Olympics at all. So, 18. Another boss fight for you. Here's another nod to a bit in the show. Combination to the safe. That's not a combination to the safe. That's just an air conditioner. I was going to say, now that I think about it, I don't think there was a safe. Or Sunday, not tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. We still have a day in the week to work. And it's dumb. I hate it. I don't hate getting money, so I will do my job happily. And it's not that bad of a job. It's actually kind of a good job, so I should keep my mouth shut. You too, Brad. Thanks for coming by. As always, appreciate you being here. Hopefully, I will be on in some capacity on Sunday, so look for that. It may just be later. We'll see. But cheers. Thanks for coming out. See, no sticker needed on that. Nice to the grindstone rollman. Yeah, I've got those TPS reports ready for you. Another great picture I saw online was a quote from, it wasn't really a quote, but just like a general sentiment. And it says, we need to reopen the economy to preserve, or we need to get back into the offices to preserve office culture. And it showed just a cubicle with a computer screen in it and nothing else. And it says culture. I was like, yeah, pretty much. That goes inside, facing like a so, and like a so, and like a so. Is that it? Yes, great. Onward. Oh, this bag, so yeah, 4 bags in 2 hours. That's kind of the rate, right? This bag's gonna be right at, I might start a 5th bag, but I don't think I'm gonna get through. I don't know. Maybe. It's also hot as butt in here. Turned up the AC to 75 to help with the power grid issue, but I feel like the thing hasn't turned on in like an hour. It's another 3. Oh, lights flickered. I think it just came on. Digging that hot ass. You know it. Whole swamp thing going on over here. Hey kids, stay in school. So if the mall opens at 11, what time does that Starbucks down there open? Also 11, or do we gotta wait till they open at noon? Although, to be honest, I'm gonna stop somewhere else on the way in. So, I guess it doesn't really matter. Because I'm not gonna get in there without a cup of coffee. Making a Mac here. It's going to be a little computer. Can already tell one of these is going to be an extra part. Trying to think of other things we watched recently. We watched the Fear Street stuff. I think I already talked about that. Or maybe we didn't. We watched most of it. 2/3 of it, and then we're going to watch the rest probably tomorrow night. Because it was just real late. Okay, what does this say on it? Vandalay Industries, #1 in latex goods. And you want to be my latex salesman. Vandalay! Say Vandalay! Oh, that episode. What a cool little lamp. How's that on there? Huh. That's pretty cool. If you can see that or not. It's a cool way to make a lamp. A little desk lamp. Black skeleton leg. You get in the mall early if you have an Apple appointment. Interesting. I may just have to say I have an Apple appointment. Although it's not going to matter. I'm just going to sit in line with Sin and Mike and you. Those seem to be the people who are there early. Oh, it'll be nice to get out of there by like 12:15. Yeah, this little nook area, this is where his computer went, but I don't think it was that big of an area. I think they probably had to make it bigger to put all that stuff in it. So it's got the radiator and a little air conditioner and a computer desk with a lamp on it and whatnot. Yeah, I know Will will be there. Michaela said they'd be there. I'll be there. Josh will probably be there. I think he said he was going. So there will be people there. That's not in question. It'll just be kind of like when. And I think Beth will be blissfully asleep. Oh no, she'll be at work. So. Oh wow, really? It's entirely more difficult than I thought it'd be. So yeah, I'll just have to put the dogs in their boxes and head on out. So, ostensibly, I could get there whenever. What is the best mall entrance? Well, for the Lego store, I would park by the California Pizza Kitchen. That always seems I haven't been a real big mall person for a very long time. So the only reason I go to this mall now is the Lego store. And that seems to be the closest entrance to it. So yeah, there you see the bike. It's very iconic, having the bike hang in the background there. So coming from the north, since you and I are coming from the virtually the same exit, if we're taking the tollway down, yeah, that's, I mean, you go in the exit for 360 and then you go around the back side of the mall to where I think it's the JCPenney's is, and then you just park right by that pizza kitchen. That time of day, there's going to be plenty of places to park, I'm sure. Over there. 4 and 1. I'm excited. I haven't been to an opening in... See, the last one I went to was R2D2. Macy's and Nordstrom's. Well, here's the thing, Glenn. The best way to get there is Mopac. But to get to Mopac from here is a pain in the butt. You got to go down to Wells Branch. You got to go kind of across Austin to get to Mopac. It's just faster. The tollway is right here. So it's just faster to do that. It's it's $1 or whatever by the time you get down from here all the way down there. So, I mean, I'll pay it. I don't care. Don't bother me none. I just hate driving down Wells Branch because it's like at that time of day, you're still only going like 40, and it's just frustrating to sit behind people while they're dorking along. Now, if I was coming from Cedar Park, I wouldn't have that concern now, would I? So I think Josh is probably going to go, I don't know if he'll go the same way I do, but I think from $35 to $45 to Mopac, but I'm close, yeah. But it's a Sunday. Hey, Brickland. I didn't even see you come in, Brickland. Hi, how are you? Hey, Leander here. Spot in with the traffic. So, yeah, that's the way I would take. I think I missed a step along here where I have to put this guy there. Right? It's not a, yeah, I just missed that. Okay. Yeah, it is a Sunday. Just jumped in. We know each other from texlug. Sweet. Well, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you coming in. So who are you in texlug? Do I know you by name? Because I don't know who Brickland is. I apologize. I'm going off very little information. It's not right. Oh, this sounds like Howard Jones. Or OMD maybe a little bit. Yeah, this sounds real familiar. I'm going to have to look this up. Eric, friend of James. Okay, cool. Well, nice to see you, Eric. Thanks for coming in. Are you going to be at the store on Sunday? I feel like, as Michaela would say, how many tacos do I need to bring? I'm not bringing anybody any tacos. I like that. I'm Eric, friend of James. That sounds so very Tolkienish or biblical. I love it. Eric, friend of James. Times 3. Did I do all 3? Yes. I wonder if Michaela will bring tacos again. Did she bring them that one? Did they bring them that one time? They said they were going to, or is that just Flight of Fancy? Oh, I wonder if Emma's going to be there too. Emmasaurus. I have not heard if she is going to be there. Yeah, this song sounds real familiar. What is this? Peanut Butter Cupcakes by Big Giant Circles. Bean and cheese tacos happened. I might, if I get Sparky. Are there bagel fans? Would anybody like a bagel? Maybe I'll go get a bucket of bagels. Or as they say in New York, bagels. They don't say that in New York. Because I like me some bagels. I don't need to be first. The only reason I'm going is so I can have something to then stream with either later that day or later in the week. So I don't like waiting for shipping, because shipping seems to take its sweet dang time. Lately, especially because of everything needs to sit in the warehouse for a week. Leander, the mall is a long haul. Yeah, I can imagine. I would almost suspect that that area up there, like off New Hope, would have its own Lego store at some point. It's so built up. Uh-oh. All right. They're making me turn stuff. See if I can do this without turning it, because I got no room. And that's wrong right off the bat. This. And then... yeah, I think I saw some Havoc Marauders in Walmart. I think some of the people in the either texlug's Discord was talking about it, or the Star Wars Lego Discord was talking about it. And of course I got all bent out of shape because I'm like, what's the point of even pre-ordering if you can just find them at a Walmart in the wild like 3 days ahead of time? This doesn't seem right. And I agree, Josh. I don't have faith that they'll have them later either for any significant amount of time. At that point, just order online and just hopefully you'll get it. But okay, and I got a 3 with a, who is that? Oh, that's the painting of Kramer. Are you gonna get the Thor Bro set? I thought. 1 second. Losing my voice. I thought about that one because it's a fun kind of environment set. I'm sure it's got a lot of like really cool interactions in it when you're building it. I mean, the domain could have a Lego store. I'm going to say why too, and it's because they're pitching all this. How high does that need to go? All the way up. Yeah, so I don't know if this is, you can see this is the painting, the Kramer painting. That went for like millions of dollars or something, if I could get it to focus. There we go. I think the domain would do well with a Lego store because it would, you could open up, business proposition, you could open up a Lego store in the domain that was nothing but 18 plus sets and art sets. So all those mosaic things, all the sketch sets, all the ideas sets, all the cars, I think would make a killing there. No Mario, no video, no creator, like the 3-in-1 creators, no Duplo, no 4+, probably no Star Wars unless it was a UCS, trim down like the little kid stuff. And I bet you could have like an 18 plus Lego store in the domain. I bet it would make a killing. Like you could totally curate that, and I bet it would do very, very well. Because people who would buy that, I feel, are not people who are like, builders. They're just kind of like, hey, this is a cool thing to have in my apartment or whatever. And they'll buy it, I don't want to turn the set around, so this goes towards that. Like so. Okay. Maybe we should contact Christina and say, hey, if you're looking to get back into... I think she's back at Dell doing stuff, right? Isn't she a project manager or something? Going back to that? I don't know. I haven't talked to her in a while. Wow, this just goes all the way around, don't it? All right, so 2... Okay, so that's done. No Duplo. So the only thing I would think you would need Duplo for in that environment would be new parents. But I feel like new parents are not living in the domain. I feel like new parents are living in Miller. I want to say it's Miller, but I think everybody else says Mueller. Oh, there. Yeah, I know, but it's German, isn't it? Miller? No. I agree. I think it's Miller, but everybody else says Mueller. But it's a German word that is pronounced Miller, right? I'm not crazy. Let go of my purse. I don't know you. Okay, I heard a lot of cars out front. I'm hoping nobody... Well, I know it's spelled Mueller, but I think it's German and you pronounce it Miller. Wasn't it Miller Airport? Or was it Mueller Airport? The world may never know. If only we knew people who spoke German. Oh, wait. Okay. Oops. Well, the local radio people aren't local, first of all. They're probably from Arizona or Montana or Minneapolis or something, where the radio station company exists, and they just move them around. Unless, of course, you're talking about like 101X. Those guys have been here for like 20 years. Oh, they did? Was I love KUTX's, they have a podcast called Ask ATX, where there's like lingering things that exist in Austin, and like them digging into it and finding out what actually is going on. It's pretty cool. All right, what time is it? We got 10 minutes. Just enough time to probably finish this room. And it's just in time for all the flies to be out here, too. Freaking flies. Murder them all. That and the mosquitoes. Don't listen to that. KUTX, KGSR. Yeah. KGSR is good. I'll listen to that if I want some local radio music, but I'm either listening to podcasts or KUT. I hardly ever listen to music unless it's Spotify. Because no radio station's playing 24/7 Flogging Molly. So I don't even bother. Nobody's got my ska punk radio station going, so I don't even ask. Don't question. Just rocking and rolling through here. Hopefully I'm not missing any pieces. I need to get back on my growler design too. I kind of dropped that. I don't know why. Okay. Well, this is a very satisfying wall over here. It gets all capped off. Oh, interesting. Nice way to end that. So if you are a fan of music theory, I don't know if I've plugged this already, but there's an Austin musician named Ixie, and she has a YouTube channel called Ixie Music, and she's gone through the last couple months and done a kind of a deep dive into an album and to like analyze an album, and the album was The Downward Spiral by 9 Inch Nails, and it is probably some of my favorite YouTube content ever. Mainly because I'm a huge Nine Inch Nails fan, have been for a very long time. And I feel like when people do music theory or music study or music appreciation, music like Nine Inch Nails just doesn't come up. It's always like classic rock bands or bands like Wolfpack or something where they're obviously very talented and learned individuals who are just crushing it on their instruments, and they're just very musically talented. Oh, wow, there's a lot of leftover pieces. There's a lot of one-offs. I'm going to crack open this next bag because we got a few minutes left, and I want to get Elaine and her goldfish going while I finish up this story. Not going to finish the bag, though, but... So, yeah, if you can check it out, it's called Ixie Music, and the playlist would just be all the Downward Spiral videos. And it's a bit of a slog because they're very long. They're like 20, 30 minutes long. Some a little longer. But she does go very in-depth into it. And not the lyrics hardly at all, but the music. So how the music is layered, what sounds they use, why certain chords are picked, that kind of stuff. So if you like musical theory, I would highly, highly recommend it. It's fantastic. So there's the plug of the day. Elaine's hair is fabulous. And the print, this is awesome. The print on this head is exquisite. That is my favorite thing in this set so far. The print with the goldfish in it, so good. I love, love, love it. If that exists in another set, I apologize. I think it's a great bit. Put her down here next to Kramer. Yeah, Trent Reznor, and a lot of music theory channels do this in that I feel like they not idolize, but they give more weight to the music than I think even the artist does. So I think there's a lot of subconscious work in the music that, you know, a musician just says, that just sounds cool to me. You know, I understand that this chord progression is the way it is because of, you know, something, and it tricks your brain into feeling a certain way. But I think a lot of they wrote it specifically to do this is kind of like, yeah, sometimes, but I think most of the other time is they're just talented people who know what they want, know how to get what's in their head out. And they do it very well. So she goes a little overboard with her love of Trent Reznor, and that's fine because he's a very talented person. But then she also does these improvs on the piano. She just does the entire song that she's been reviewing on the piano, and it's just wonderful to listen to. So again, highly recommended. Oh, 2. That's why. All right. Yeah, I think our air conditioner is broken. I am sweating buckets over here. And this sounds like it's ripped right from Mario or maybe Metroid. Or Zelda, actually. Early Zelda. The Local Happenstance, Village Basement by Jack Kaufman. Okay. If you say so. It sounds like it's dangerous to go alone, so you should take this song. Ah. I don't know what I'm building yet, but I think it's the back countertop with the oven. I don't know yet. And just like that, it's over. I will say this channel has not stopped, which is good. The other channel just seemed to want to, hey, you're done listening to this now. There's a great chiptune artist named Lukash. If you guys are into chiptune at all, I would highly recommend that. I can't play his music. I tried. I actually messaged him and was like, hey, can I play some of your music on my streams? And he's like, yeah, sure. But then didn't really say that there's a label that owns his stuff, and so I couldn't really. And I got dinged for it, and I can't say, the artist said I could do it. And they said, oh, but you didn't say money. You didn't give us no money. I said, but I didn't realize. I'm so sorry. All right. It is straight up 9:58. And I'm going to start giving my wrap-up spiel. So for those of you who are still in the chat, thank you for being here. And countertop space, stuff we didn't see in the show. I will probably see most of you on Sunday. Be prepared to be on camera, because I don't know if I'm going to have my phone on me and doing anything live or not. But we shall see. I probably won't. I feel like that's, I might record something while I'm there, but I think it might be a bit much to be like, hey, I'm recording live from the Lego store, yeah. I'm not that hard up for viewers or anything. Not to say that people who stream from Lego store are hard up for viewers. I'm just, if that's what they want to do, that's great. That's just not my bag. Uh-oh, are we vlogging? No, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm a vlogger, really. So, I don't know. All right, I'm going to kill it. This is what we got so far. You can kind of tell it's coming together. That back room with the computer, the bicycle. If you're a fan of the show, you'll kind of recognize this area especially. They do a lot of stuff in front of that. There's going to be like a little desk here thing, I think, pretty soon. So yeah, so that's what's going on. If I see you guys on Sunday, great. If not, I hope that we'll see you on Thursday. So a week from tonight, maybe I'll still do this. Maybe I'll have a Star Wars set to build. We'll just have to see. I'm putting up more instructions on Rebrickable, so keep an eye out for that. I'm putting all those up on my Facebook page or the Discord or Instagram, anything like that. So go check it out. Download it while they're free, because I'll wait a couple months, and then if they're large enough file size, I can charge $1 for it. So if you want to grab some Star Wars microfighters, do that. Otherwise, yeah, that's it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night, and we'll see you. Bye.